Area bisiafo ya da mwasese mwenye abracha mi adan ho akwa abafe ye de Ghana nkomo no ebremo ansa na no me sign to aswe na June na say ye doso pa ye doso nti ene time ve. Happy birthday Enkoma baby na we CEO ewo Ruth Closet ewo Dakuman ene ewa wodanti ura asamwa ene ebusuafo ni nyina agya kwabena ka ho ma baby na happy birthday nyame enshaw na onye wakoma so ade nyina emfa emma and Don Pino myself of fair wo Holland and Emmanuel Kwame Asari ewo Absa Usu branch and bright of fair mo se omo mame Gladys Adupia yetafro Antines o Malam Guinness Depot Antines ene wenye mfia dusiensia yede nyame ase yesese nyame odi adusiensia adom wo no wonfa aduanan ni akire kran kan ho 100 and 14 won dini nyina amaye wati na odinko Guinness Book of Record usanti Guinness Depot antinesi nyame hiraw na omma enkwatenten onye wakoma so ade nyina emma na Felix Owusu Secretary we junior staff for environmental protection Debbie Felix Owusu Secretary junior anti u papa ni osofo Owusu Secretary anti u ye junior ti Felix Owusu Secretary junior o staff for EPA Environmental Protection Agency ene wa wodanti u papa osofo ene sofo ma me Reverend Mrs Owusu Secretary ene unuanom ne wo Auntie Fabiane obahema working tampo emunyina ma happy birthday Felix unye easy kra ohima kra ma happy birthday enti nyame hirawo na onye wakoma so ade nyina emma no ma ne ohwehwe nyina so emremo why ura Felix yeda nyame ase ema papa ene ekwan ni mu atene no akaba akọ on the sad note Dr. Krang wo La Paz Community Hospital wo mame efrimo wo mame abenada ko a we frimo enenti yenuaba so mame amasapon kuma gisi se o ma yakọ ene shedin ti Dr. Krang na mencheche wo re afi ye kwan ni mu atene dia ene ensem ankrata ne dia ba no eno a ene ba aba bebobo ho yi ne wo hwa ankrata na hodo na de aba na the Chronicle will say national security swoops on suspected Chinese drug peddlers. Other papers so captioned differently by a bishop. The free what sa the Chronicle the Bokrata no emo and when she said ye ka say Greater Accra Regional Minister Honorable Henry Kotti ya de said ye obo amakru mu ate na sen ko fa madina hono mu a o de yi wa machine bi kra jejejeje ho ne ade esi anti sa na obi betimi aye emefo no wo mani mienu hwene santamu si aduasa go manum na yi omu ye na omu twa nuagu na omu de container sisi bramba be kolivu na omu ye ni abre kase nti me yo no wo ho wan fi eda enti na minister also wa no ukwa no butu container na to atwen eno koyi sa container ni free ho moje IGF bebrebe de enko na mo de otwa aketema toton wi anamba na no wa we na mo de matwofo de container ekosisi hoi na minister nbe no si na me matwo be na so echen me de no kra de wo me onu hu na wo se be mani 10 gram pa okọ clear ho kama ani na enu ani na nsa adwadifo na se akọ omo my stories a wo do bebre obi se waje bank loan nti e wo se obeton ade wo kwan ni mfimfini ho ansa na watimi akotua bank loan ebi sese me nu mienu yakwadworo chen na nkanyini se yebesia nanti akodwane mfimfini no yenko enti ye pekwan ho traffic ni mu a mpacha ba mejene no wa ni age enne ba yire nyina nkra ha yeton no eguni kwabena ne nsa so hyehye ni sei num no waye ni sei no odidi traffic enso enka akwa agoglohia ya market ba yire adwoso na wowe ye mpa adwoso ko ene wo mase aba kwan ni ho nti okuna minister na ekono ebesa afa utukwan ko baby house ekuro imu efe na ade na ye de capital imu nyefe ni asia ba besi echi enti anope ba behwe se ye beka ne sen na ye ana ase minister no so ebia bibia kam efiri se enkrofo ni dwa wo mutimu a utu ni free kwan ne ho a ne wa ma ni dwa se ya matu wa free dwa hu ha asaneta no fa ba yire megu nsa so emegina traffic mu nton no wanche ne se kodwa yi mu koya market ha na wadwosuo ni a obesi aba nti bia na aka bibi wom ti eno so anopa ye hwe after massive decongestion of Accra, traders are back on the streets. And what can we do na ebeyen so ano say ye decongestia ensign recongestibi emma edwedifo no ensign ma. Afi then of human rights issue to go to school or not to go, to cut our dread or not to cut. And the same court has ordered say Achimota school and Fat Tyrone and then a colleague ana ninua na wo mo ye Rastafarians no mo mu kom suku enkusia wo nom ade reactions bebre aba e de afa ho enti ene badwafo na ba na meje abadwafo no so wo nom reaction enti we ne nsam miensa anopai ye ba ne aba bebubu ho ewura no mo maba no Honorable Daniel ni Kwatilai ni Kwate Titus Glover or a former MP, Tema East, Patenase, and a national organizer, Emma LPG, Liberal People's Party, and a Liberal Party of Ghana. Yemre, Enka we liquefied petroleum gas. But so will be abbreviation, no, will be so asem fufro. So a Liberal Party of Ghana, a opening young. Eso yi pebre asane tano ane mama de utimi ma fancy sa me penyin se wona me feel so the tano eso yi pebre ope ma fancy sia eti raya asane tano so atenase we are hoping say rep from NDC and Sobeba na wababe kan onya ma ye de we are starting the conversation abisha former mo kwa ba no pay
ejuso oyima
na siamong na ni na mi mom na o se me bo mi mu ase chia o
ya fio
mi so ma fe mo
ye wonkra ma de bia
ai no mo ka kire mi
na afia be si wanamu de na kire se na ye hu no na ye hu
ani
na oso no wen
oso no ni oso no ho
oso no wen
that's so ani
it's necessary leave the woman na waji
me that's
leave the woman na waji because we adwuma saa na wonya merema wo a do be na body no kra obre
yeah
and the pass wa ko dwuma maba
me that's
more energized with the vim and the power
yeah
so no go dwuma dia ma oh my god
that's papa honorable eja ya ebinu abeman agbesi ne ho ye
na ho ye pa
you kwa o se me chia no why so on fame ya me de ma fe no sisi ai me mom na ma fe no first ona na o chesi me na de me chesi
no a wo hwe nti
say LPG mu bokọ de na mu guri organization ne so
yegu so den on say the next president Yewura Kofi Apalo amanfo be fi say bia ya grobi ne yedi ye ne abre pa
okay
ye pese
say mo ne ye no na be kire ye
sa nti ya to ye ho agu oman mu ba bia radio wo a ye fi say sa radio no ebedi aboa ye no ye guso ene omo di nkita ho a ye kasa ma obi ate se ye yenye atekodafo
okay
nti honorable monjina ye mo be koi the next president Yewura Kofi Apalo
o se mo amoba na mu hia
nti ye ba be simu anem na ye adwuma a ye mu odin e di amagana
yeah that's
na chia Yewura Kofi Apalo executives ni nyina na agbesi wa chia na dada
machia na ma
me chia secretary from creating me chia mom creating secretary from creating ngo yi me chia mom creating titu ma me okojina ande ma me chia honorable
why ade oba no wan chia okrum fo akwa obenya case
o de papa to pa je be chia we na o je hu to pa
honorable dear oye Ghana mine
Ghana
baby but that's good sana yo mummy moye nkomo ye na asemi ha ene Ghanaian Times yaba after massive decongestion of Accra traders are back on street mfonyin so na dahwe pavement yisu ya nipa be fa nti se wo hwa baby nipa na main road ne so na afi nipa na kwa akofa eno na afi car na ba no wo squeeze ne ho nso kwaka omo ton ne ma omaji pavement ya boso a so pa ye be so pa no ne tiatia ye be tiatia no na adwuma yi a minister yi ya amanfo ye ka se o we de ye hu obi a obetumi ama change aba ama Accra ayefe kakra na ye cheche na other places ni ba bi esum wo no se o man mo fa nka ne yankwe anti wo tu ana mo ba ako a na yasen abesi nachi ye kwa na ye ba honorable
me da se oyima ye besa chia wahwefo nyina no pai se adom ne bi adom yen ya soro ye kataso se ye ba beboa ama adwuma kesi ya mudi simone so se mo beboa ama Ghana kanko Ghana ekroye eni mpuntu no ebekode ni mayembo mura despite any senior Ernest muso abaso so mo maye akonyan any Father Dixon say we bana yambabua adwuma yi asema wo dia bai abetu bamaso yi asema ebe ha yi nyina na yam de say media no edi aba na Ghana for ya so yede because we share awon keka any adwuma regional minister my brother honorable in the court any RCC team ne regional security council for edi omuna esi ho so omo boa aye adwuma mankra mantemu ano atie no ebimu de omo zo mo mpanisa na se no peso mo yede no sa no peso mo kono na sisi yesa emboyen yesa emboyen because I was obi shasie na obi ebeto aso na oye we nyina wie no ono ICC ena waba form ono ni assemblies ena na pamfo nyina ebedi se adwuma kase we why we are kono the responsibility of the assembly in charge in that particular area so omudi omani ebeto form mo hu se obi biara obedi dwa ewe rewe kwano so no emboa
mimi ni wakata
mimi wakatamanto
enye rewe ho nkwa keke
mimi wakatamanto
okay
hotel the horses na Naponko Memorial Hotel my grandfather fee 1000 Christian Mweku 1000 and my grandfather fee just a wall across us and mimi wakatamanto pa
oh I see
and na ye ton niema e wo train kwano so nyina no train ba na obompo a afi na nipa efa ne niema no to e di dwane mfiri kwano so na wo nipa na wo twa de wo rely no so wonim se wo kwan yawo and na wo de wo kwa eto atopre and wo train my regional minister and na mayor Accra and be country the baby wo to ade no enya na and na rewe assassin so ya ton e di amadwedifo minim say assembly no create satellite markets. When at the time of Honorable Ajiri Blanksing, so Bekaya, or Kretibi was second, Ghana Commercial Bank in the Chion, or Kreti Gadibi war. And I yes, is it Tuesday market or Tuesday market? Mamprobi, Polygono, side of Tuesday market. Senya, ye mamam for Mbekrum, no Muntimi Digano, a war. But she said, yes, and I didn't say Kono. Accra, I choked. Na no na metie me regional minister no kase jenefo no president Kufo si edwa e wa jenkotoku ye see big market ye di school akoho ye di clinic akoho ye di police post akoho se no bia be den etimi akoho nti ye di jenny free e very zen enkrase no mo ba mo duwa and na so mo mane no mo ko. So that people can go and pick them bits in pieces, maybe 1 sack, 2 sacks, maybe a back room. But Nina is a way of trying to decongest the central business district. Senia and Yamabesi Akoso. And the decongestion all year and there. sustenance no e ade a ne ho hia pa but why ye ne de awie no e wo se assembly na e in charge wo no omo de omo ni any resources e be form but kasa na e be kasa say be gentle you
okay
we can't be violent or say na you can what you kasa no and once we engage them continue to tell dabi. That is not the style of the regional minister. Okay. And son of Babakano, Odikamba, Eboduru, a catch of baby Amono, and Boyen. To be surprised, Sisi, who free old Kingsway, Farisco, back towards liberty. UTC, old UTC. Ghana Commercial Bank. There is a lane. You do have flowers, any green grass. Sunda police station anymore.
No, that's
surprisingly, Mama. Do you know what has happened? And son of regional minister taking action. Yeah, the containers here, CCCC, foundation. I did continue.
Long, na ye kano.
Long.
Me person ka uwie na me bisa o se. I say minister no kwa na ya na. And I say only various assemblies to say sub metro, say municipal, say AMA na kasa metropolitan no. And oni omo ya na fi say osha se time na wo Madina ni mu no. And ye hu say AMA for na nkasa but ye ya omuso omo nkasa edu ba bi yesi mayor crisis a onim ho hwe but salon na wo che na nua sisi wo omu twae anopa bi ye my reporter ko fa ne live omu twae no omu de container sisi so then we asking say nti AMA nim ho hwe na why na wa kokodro de containers ko sisi osa woni omu to ono so kasa so AMA agi enska assembly no we paid for entity said the way ya we awakoyi o masen akotena hoi assembly be ko akwaje o daily to wo ho enti bibi to sini wo ho na minister na montu anim se ese oni assembly ni coordinate and as assembly no so pe IGF nti se minister ni no coordinate se kra o se ni hwehwe ni mu bi una obe ya akra yi efiri so ne de ngigi ye IGF
ohima menjin this regional minister be to anamo on the assemblies no ending it out.
Okay.
Because 29 assemblies ni nyina e shanase. Ansa no beba wompeso aso no. O engage you. Because ebre na yes ye kon event foundation wo form no. Sabe no nya ndi regional minister. And the otis one and I said yes obe stop sadie.
Okay.
Ansa no wapa.
Okay.
Because ye yankola ye nanti eko ehonu nyina no na ehonu nyane ye yankola no bo wan no papa parks and gardens nobody so egu flowers no so na ye water ho nyina central police station all the way to Cocoa Board headquarters eko case ho nyina come on and the ban say ene ya ja ho sa amanesi ho na kwamani abesi afeli say foundation di contain abesi ho.
But said o can say kwabrani the container be so kwabrani pie no obetimi aso the container ko sebra onya chidombi ye man authority a ontumi fancy
meni we adwen dodo meni we adwen dodo enuntina ono regional minister by no say debi ono so say nya di papa e bia assembly na omo bu ani e de guso a ene ono ma ne nyene sa and there is no way a regional minister be kwa ko ye adwuma bi a assembly na won peso aso no on fa ne nya adwuma definitely you engage them na nyane yaka ye ho abom ya koye adwuma no wa ye wie afi obaje chiama nti o make sure say adwuma na wabebo ma ya yo no wa said say wo behwe ama wo make sure say de bia no ho ate ho da wo kama said ya ban pese ho ye no sa na wo say ye no
okay
nti because o say adwuma wo ya say no dia ye ka jere say how are you going to sustain it ebina asabe na kire say e wo say na assembly no dey ye boa no
okay
na ye manka no ente nansamo ko be ye man wo free obecha blamte sector e ba graphic road wo hwe be ye man ho no coast ho no nyina no a ye discuss na ye ho nyina basa
any more billboards
I mean emfata
okay
the kakra meka no say he's on course and the anopa ye ka say o hwe na menim say obedi di odwuma no pay say the fata say ne say you make sure
course no dey say atranketi over bi o course wo ko wani ma wa unim say ma ye machi awie na fe wachi ase now you have to retreat or you have to go back
so as we did when tell me kan ye no enye gidigidi asem because it's not enya dia omuka na ukita ba anas debi constant engagement enye omunkasa eba ne sa then they will apply the bylaws.
I see ejata no o se enye gidigidi asem but ye hu bi wa akra abaye fo mu kita ba no mo de pam nkrofo free kwan ne ho adenti na minister na montu e wo kowi na nkrofo na sen ba ho so I still ask say assemblies no and so wo hu ne say ade a minister ye ne na ye ana minister no wo pe ne fancy agye enti no ye na ade enti owi a because enko no abeya wie no enka assembly na mbekọ akọhwe supervise ebe nwa say ye bekọ anope yo mutu obi so mo beka so assembly for class abeji wo mutu
oyima medasi mamenchia ye sister afia poku a obetre mu ma ene yura ejakwa
you
moya de in fact me say UTV and as a desperate group of companies that system of division of labor moya so perfect everybody fits in babia obi join yes obi be fi ho na atosin until we commend you for that. I'm say over the weekend in so mampani ebeka galamsey ne ho asem say baby ogina na ho na ogina say I think it is the way to go. Say ono ankasa ne executives are omo excavators omo yes adwuma no you find omo within the red zone yetumi ahye excavators na then I think opposition ye nyina say yeboa na make sure say yebeboa ma sa friends and galamsey and say illegal mining no so ebeti because excavators be bra amanfo akoyi forest ni musi ho no it means say they were within the red zone into na yakwa omo edemrika akoyi afri ho so mbeto wo red zone na so mo hye dia I feel say it is the way to go yamra wasam so hema yam say you ran record e be so abona baso juma wadi no ne kwan so no na honorable I bet to differ a little bit we can say yemfa gidigidi enye no crow baby ne fa bi but ne fa bi nso no ye nyina sebe ye share school ase na nsan na ye mbomba ba ye share school ase no asodre a obey in school continuously wutumi enya ehun asotwe ehun asotwe no ebi ne emabo and then we be a different but ombetumi ama query ene no ma no makika kan enti say ye say emfa to ha obi bo nyum say emfa to ha na odi ato obi tete me ana enti say ade ye say emfa to ha na consistently continuously ehwa na odi beto a it is important say you be use some minimum force and as a minimal force to ensure say sa ade na ye say ma wo mfa to ho no wo mfa ento ho bi may blame political parties a little bit in this whole saga you be dia to mo so say no ma ye ton wo kwan no enya ene hya se kwa me Nsroma bresu na na wo na sa amre mo no so no na ye putu in place measures a ebema anka ye yi sa de na fi wo enu nti na ye hu say edwa akese ye sisi a champo abc biem sa champo le si ye friend say kaneshi market
okay
nti anka aban bi abai na anka market akese pa betumi stand the test of time anka yesisi ya anka em say ebetumi ayi sa ade afri wo kakramai honorable ma example about yewra Ajiri Branson I stand to be corrected so no na o ma sa kwama edwadifo eba commercial bank e wose kono chiwa that particular place near the Nkrofo course of nkodi dwa ho no entwasum this is the center of the city na wakoyi Nkrofo edwa na nyese wasi market bia ye standard and I say bia I mean ebetumi atran ho ache squatters market wakosi in such a center of a city Nkrofo nti one got and the omoye wo
squatters market na e dey
because the most market no musi wo commercial bank na enya market a esombo enya market a betumi akase
Accra Central Commercial Bank
commercial bank circle yeah
circle Adabraka market on
I mean nim edima odin omode ma no overhead no ho ehye sometimes
ago yeah Adabraka market
GCB rather not commercial bank how do you cite a market in that place? And
but na market was hoarded out.
Yes,
it was a market already.
Yes, but you must consider the setup of the city. Na in fin say no farm market the type of the way it.
The fin can relocate you
completely. But one yeah there are politics in a certain aspect. time abaye for shares. In fact, enya abaye no kropo.
Pedestrian market,
yes,
right? Okay.
Sa your friend is saying abaye for. They came after even other measures had been put in place in terms of trying to get rid of them. Okay. And so, as one thing, na moko tu omo yenya vote. Into all the mayors in Accra, omo abano, they failed in that aspect. And then last na make say, sir, nkranfo betra ho, ama obi a wonye nkrani Salifu Dagati, abetumi agidin say, o take control over circle. Na ono kwa single-handedly kene kura no or the free amount for you dare not cross the line. Na ono tumi agidi na nkrani ba kukura NG din se nkrani we buy se mayor ono Salif Dagat no onye mayor.
No ye dey.
Or ordinary person now or MC retired soldier.
Okay.
Ofi say no man na e cost was circle na entrust some dem na circle and say as we take control and make sure say discipline will be instilled within that particular arena. I didn't know yen to me enyesa. Me pacho am say bosuma etwa mu na ban on drumming ne no man say na I don't know say if it is still in force.
Me anso me nya sure say o ma ye fi ho a.
Say ye betumi adi samra no so say noise within that period na nkrafo e share o mo afa no. Ye be di so sorry enye dede other pubs enye dede engu the reason to almost say no noise no. Then it is important say ahemfo no ankasa so ebeboa because just about 2 weeks ago na the ban e woman no the area then Kokompe da kuma ho baby around it was I think just last week Sunday or so or 2 weeks ago there was this your friend is a van Nkrofo egum and then there was another vehicle in front ni nyina hazards so there were three vehicles ni nyina yema hazards esi so ahemfo edi anim. These were the people going around to inspect say asori bi eye de dana nti say honorable minister or ayena famudia na say oguso eya I will suggest say ahemfo no so better task force bi almost be ensure because gan ankran etia etima ye nyina but titiri etima nkrafo. Nti a man cranfo ntra ho ma yen say nkransa de yesi say ni. This is the city of the whole country and as the capital city. It is important say anya hwe kura no enkragye
anya nka ban ya nke ye o. Nya say man cranfo eno so e chan be ka say ade mu eye frama obi atimbam bi ade nti na betina ha mo pamme mo tete mi fi se menye nkran ni nti nti nananum ti omo ba bi aban woni ayede o man na hye wonsa se toto ti sa aban toto asenka
the bi nanamo tromba bi sa enye yi won se obi sa ne se anka yewura court woye no na ka say wa consult stakeholders mo ana the greatest stakeholders no any ahemfo any o mapamfo nti anka ho hia say time a opanyin court woye na famudie no na ahemfo no so tai na chi sa omo task force no mo de call
na onim so okobo o mama na ese mpamocho de mpese me yebo ankran.
I am confident say bi omo nkaye but me patch say anka say omo so support omo be man say yenso ye better task force omo be di akire because say assembly nankasa task force they have their own ways of even extorting money from the microphone now omoja omo ho yewura a friend say about you say Okovandapoy oba ye no o hyase o mark ye we had red zones no normal there were markings you couldn't cross it but what happened we could not sustain it yewura Julius Debra former friend say
chief of staff
on also hyase say ye be monthly cleaning bi wo Accra even across the country ekosi say it means say party bi hyase bi anasa manyoko bi hye bi ase na sefoforo ba na yato agu say see this galamsey fighter ye fight I wouldn't be surprised say ye LPG dey ba ye tungu will continue but e bia na manyoko foforo ba omontumi and defend and support the fact that the burning of the excavator is legitimate into almost they can do it me amete here mento excavator dey bia meka wo dey ma LPG mra na excavator na nko seize it good various assembly I will get excavator we go and seize them because me party na aba power na car keke kura pick up price is in excavator cost $300,000 I'll go and seize it me I said me e be amento car tire crowd I'll get an excavator into the burning of the excavator when they are found in the red zone it should go on into I'm saying this to the point say yeah clear Nkrofo F street no so na say they are coming back there must be a minimal force to get rid of these people. The risk involved in their lives. Look, one of the days, na me nam ECG office na wo Mokola. I think it's on the left.
Law School Road.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, these Lebanese guys almost use so heavy motorbikes. I can see.
Oshakra, this picture looks like that place.
Right. Motorbike, I can see. There's a filling station on the right. Now this Lebanese guy, moto kesepa was swano. Now crofo na moto. They say a maga ne swear up to date. This is about 7 years. Up to date. A damaging clear. The picture is there. A maga ne so bono koto baby kura. A manasu koso ne be shift from were very far distant because now American washing. Do we still want to see these things? We have had accident cars running over people in your friends toll booths and the traffic because Nkrofo air tomadi.
But can't we talk to Nkrofo so say ya ekomo ya yempesa ubeti na fie wo bre ape adwuma ye no so dwen wo nkwa ho. Exactly.
Sure, Achimota market lorry station creative wo eso hai.
New station
ko hokoshe.
Empty.
About 6-7 months ago, now me kotoko sia ho. Baby esi edua lawn na e won finfin aye ne kama no. Kwabrane adua bro and the beans. E dey ayefuo. Cars parking ho no. They were not supposed to be parking there, but because the place is idle, nobody is using it. In Nkrofo the whole aye. Buying ahoro creative various markets. Anka ese Nkrofo occupy. They will tell you that we will not go. You understand? So you are so adding. There must be a minimum effort. I'm saying I differ a little bit from it. Something must be done to whip them up to line.
We say you are more few Achimota New Market here in the Dawi. Thank you, your Marco go. Ombema catch us a large bremwe. I'm a catch us a wow yen tardy. Cause me kai castle story ni pa ye omu free kwan ni ho omu ye New Market ma omu kaswa wa no masia story say o masia bankan kedu Friday market de kaswa no masia be gu kwan no adan a New Market ho no de e wa chire dodo o kwa de tofo ne ma ye kwa ya tete wasa
change is difficult until
alaji ye be kan say
sombo ebema ahwefo.
How about let me introduce you? Cause Pacho Papa dear sir, mo fanche me say my introduce you. Say me introduce you no onam kwan so kita ni folder oba. Enti Alhaji Nasiru Mohammed representing NDC or NDC Zongo Caucus Communication. Ohene akwaba.
Yeah, it is I.
Adom me ho ye.
Ma feel.
Apart from late me ni problem bia.
Ma feel.
What for me say late?
Bisa say be late with you hard.
Enti me ba na o late.
O de bi wo ho say amamfo me ka to say amamfo she kire a omo ye adwuma omo gusoa omo send you na wo de wonim. Bisa say topic ya say
amamfo na ma wo da bro so ana.
Bisa say topic ya say de be.
Over late a be dey topic.
Wo de yenko so
praise na wo de na ayo target
ona mo mehu se o ti o na o hwe video ade be nka ona mo de ma
onu mo kan so na ache
ba kuma so me kura be hu me kuma tu ye be si ona mo
me ni hweka
e da no e papa o haso be from
mo friend fi akọ friend
well ya a fact say obi biara wa yere no ho say opese okoba na oye bibia famra kwan na onye bibi di no ohia moa a sign so a fact say in that attempt no bibi biara ye beye no say juma we na obeye we na opese we na legitimate risk e down what to office kura to work condition mo risk so e wo ho
no cry
enti the point of the matter is say ye betumi ahwe senia ye nyina no ye beji atumu say e behia say ye be permanent solution to the problems ye face as a country. Wonim say ade na ye ton na obi dey tennis atu ne tiso na
o dey see the tiso
o dey see the tiso ton bon your friends say a part of your culture as a people say o de ade beto tiso na wakoton bibia eno kra no ema your friends a tourist attraction me Japanese phobia ye be ye ejuma way back ade ohun wo Ghana ye no wanwa ene say amanfo di ade to be to omuti so ana to mo de see omuti so enam I mean one dan dwe no who said that could happen bibia ye no wanwa I mean is attracted him obeka ko catch obi wo Japan nipa no beba just to witness that thing yankase yemma yen starting so endwe no who say yes wetu anamon ye nyina ye hu kanka na ewo kwan so sania wo mu ha adwen to some extent ye nyina ye hu demom ye bisa ye hu say ye ka say ye dey congested ye in streets no a wo mu eto wo ton ade ye legitimate businesses no enye drugs no buton wo mu ton nyoma ye nyina no ye beje ato akofia ebeboa ye ye nimre a ye dey beko market ne ye keka ho akoto na ya nso na yeto ye blame obi say
but e market ho na market be won tu si enimira ye de be ko market
of course na eno no say multi traffic mu na ma stop na mejira na me toy man stop anko gura market
pake wo ba bia na
mo market ni mu no nso don't forget so mo tue sika kese o na mo de ajo mo shelves na anka wo mo expect say nkofo beba any next so it is a very complex situation.
Okay.
Question am pese ye bisa ye ho no say emra no me de say me nua ebo agiri blanks ndi anamontuo no a wo betu no otumi hu say esefota say ye bibi a be remedy the ye pensai hardship na de bebre won e be pam wo free kwai so na sa market no oro so bo no ho body kufu abre so makeshift market be at least it could contain them in that you won't home for so at least will be the same market today to be trying and buy school fees in the account. I remember very well. Emrana John Norman Mahama Busia and nam bear 40 billion in the account. You catch and say, okay, bit me see. Time now, all this abusion will see market, Kumasi, or Munina Humbi, as I was said, dear war, you see, or what do you call is it a doom or the KJTR market? I mean, all is to ensure, say, we born homebody in order to ensure, say, we sanitize the situation. No, be any acquiring air on the idea. Maybe say, buy we buy market buy, and we see a catcher as home free quite. That is the fundamental question we need to begin to ask because what actually blanks and brain no walker being kai. That was when they did that attempt to say, "Yam pebi be more, no more quotes now." Now, Yankaso won't pre-quant on quoting because the replica effect, the consequences say, Nippon born whom but now catches on quoting. Now, they say the devil finds job for the idle hand. Now, I didn't think a tin simoa. A jeans simoa, you better say. Okay. So, Yamekano. And the young beside who by way agency ye catch and say debt to GDP ratio is hitting about 80%. Edu 60, you know. I buy way to be kukudro. E catch Ghana for say a minor atitia pansam. It's said debt to GDP ratio I do 60. In there, ye ko 80. So I buy no on see market ba kukura with all this situation ayenya economically. Market one here. You be catch them say and cry. Market we and another down kwakufado baumia by and we see Kumasi market no wahi woko bibi biara esa unlike the others the previous times you know one more take such initiative one more providing solutions or makeshift solution
so is it say you know you need space market space ejedi for no be komo ana say se market space wo kra abaning CB inti ontumi nka say mapam mo fi kwan no
emra na ye be move from circle emra na ye decongestion Kumasi and stuff like that send markets wo but ye CB ka ho because nkofo no mo ton ade na ebi abeka ho
okay
that is what I'm saying ebi abeka ho o man sika no e na ye di isi inti abai way a waji sika jibusia se no bia wo Ghana ha no ye bisa say market na wetisi no ewe ya moving forward yen kai ye ho nso enhu no say ade ne ayehu ni chu wo bisa obia obetna se na wa plan ye koyi ni mu no obeka so this is a niche because there are opportunities when business people any abai e collaborate here nkofo we nyina ye betimi enya bibia ama wo ama omo tuma ye omo legitimate businesses ama omo enya income ama businesses nso are investing in that area to provide shelves and accommodating places for them no woman so ebenya den emfaso say woman investing in that area
but nobody business no dey any problem. Their business is not an issue.
No, what I'm saying is that when you have a businessman who has some capital, who can partner with government, then we enter into some cooperation on our buying now edabi ewo bibi ne banks no wo bebre sika no wo obi ambeje busuya you can enter into that area na won so wo je eto na to na ye jeje no wo jeje wo dia watu ya buying there which assembly there one for there and people are selling there, business is moving on and the nkwopo will not create any problem for you so buying to me
okay say me bisa on me can say bribi kaswa almost new markets ma omo and so still nkwopo no ankom so yeah you bet to me so ahwe no say I buy si market and pa fe buy si you me si market. And so basic market ni be we still na nkofo asen aba kwan ho omusi an ewe chire dodo yete ho ayem tade amanfo gise roadside
onim wouldn't sa group of people edin kita ho cha who understanding omo psychology gidi say honorable by virtue of his position no oni omo edin kita ho bebre ehu omo psychology ma men ka ben chiro there is not a single new market I be see ewie na ebe catch us say shelf ba kokura wo ho a eni ni wura there's not a single market
and there no kra wo wura
before ye be shelf na we kura na ebi mu enyai
yeah
most of the time wo mo mu nyae no no mo asan ba kwan so with the market no that is the issue na won so wo mo de wo sika to ya wo mo ye nhihye no no mo nso omubu astative no monso aba road no so ita market na market
then is it a problem of say you need market space and yen ankasa nipa no adwadifo no ya ye koto adetofo no yen change of attitude
city planners no and wom enye o planning ni it's say city planner no ye ne plan yi say me and then me ko makola market baby am park ni ade am pese me to no ne boy fo wo me sanso enya the friends saying economy of scale say metimi ato other things are ni nyina ne boy fu na menya bibia parke na metimi akoto ma de with ease ni ne it's the city planners who have to think about all this not just say who ye bibi sunko so that we cannot continue doing the same thing every
time
finally yeah is the fact to say yen share the issue of Sunday markets in our economy. It is a vast area. Yenyina yakoye hwe han a ye hwe. Nipa dodo no ene wo ho maye wo mu yeduma oban. Ebi mu upon 10. Ebi mu even the journalists. Ebi mu pon very late. Ni ne ekeka ho. Saturday ni Sunday obenya time no. Obi anso ato no shop mu say and Saturday ni Sunday ye eduma. Beka say we observe Sabbath ewo Ghana. But that is not the case. It is mental psychological thing na yenyina ya ji atu mu say Sunday dey wonya bibia nto. But Sunday is a big market. Why na hedwe inside no say okay yenya de no ye ko Independence Square moma yankambo mu yenya ye ton ade no yankambo Independence Square is there for nothing for the whole year unless say dia ye kodi eat ye kodi independence ye ko ye bibia enti Sunday bia yankan kire yen a ye ton fools. You never beton idea wo yen twitwa we ne maye.
You are sure you want this?
I'm coming.
All and leave.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I know what I am calling. I know exactly what I am calling.
A different place, but not Independence Square.
I'm telling you. I'm giving you an example of a land that is there on mine. Ye tuya musika. Let me tell you. If you have any construction and that construction is not occupied to give the purpose and meaning for which it was constructed, you are running a waste.
No, this is a national asset.
The national asset belongs to the country.
Exactly.
We are nationals in our country.
It was not created for market's sake.
What was it
Your
created
suggestion
for?
is good.
What was it created for?
But don't. Why don't you suggest
stadium? What was it created for?
Why don't you suggest stadium?
And I'm say, I'm
Anka
giving you a typical example.
Maybe you're paying independence.
I am not saying say Yankofa independent. I'm saying this is a vast area. And the whole for the whole year. I can't able the whole year. Apart from say you're Independence Square. Apart from say BBAC, you're
independence celebration.
Celebration. Now you're Eid were hot in the Ekeka. At the end, BR will be constructed. Now the purpose for which it was constructed, say a hotel. Now hotel, a dining to what will be anti-moon. If you are running losses, and not America, you are running losses. Look at what you can do with the little you have, and the check efficiency and effectiveness of management. So that example of your friends, it's there.
Independence Square.
Now, you're doing Sunday market, and also a big market. I remember when I was in Germany.
But to be a stop your business Sunday morning,
then America say, I will put it on anyway.
Most of them.
Sunday so to market.
Christian doctrine.
Sunday so to market. Once you go Kanechi market, Sunday too.
I see. I didn't know.
Yeah, too. Sunday too. You understand? So these are the things that maybe say. Let us now begin to think outside.
But maybe much the rest. And now say assembly no better arrest, but only now microphone could you muja. Now the person you no ko Sunday dwa no ko Sunday dwa.
Yeah in Shishaye. Say woman motom bayre. Say obi a want to be on Monday, want to be on Tuesday. One yanka ebi omo beton wo kwan so. Wa komu nyina abom.
Okay.
Want to be in chef by a Sunday market. At least want to be on town for the whole week, you know. At least Sunday we to me on bibi. Now what's when your baby at least to be surviving till you be your baby so now we so those are the ideas are very suggesting and I think very well say it will work.
All right.
Let's begin to think from that angle as well.
Okay, we got Facebook Kumra. Area code the general says watching live from Asin in Suta. Happy New Month. I am Vanderpoint says watching live from Burma Camp. Akwasi Prempe Ghana police arrest why me can sem ntinko kame. Master Ebo says good work done. Watching live from Flamingo Susan Clinic. Okay, thank you. Honorable Abedi Nkwada so police in Bruno says that thank God the High Court has ordered Achimota School to admit Hiron Magai, the dreadlock wearing Rastafarian boy, into the school, and kudos to National Security for breaking Chinese crime ring in Asankregwa. Kojua Sempa Furniture Works says this is number 1 morning show. Kojua Yadasi. Jeffrey Daniel says, good morning, Efia. Oh, Wafi Efia, Yana Benti. Please, we need to understand that a river cannot flow through the forest without bringing down trees. If there are no punishment for those caught selling on unauthorized areas, you will sack them and 3 days on, they will be back. Before they started selling there, where were they selling? If just one person will be fined or imprisoned, they will know we mean business. David Ada, good morning. Just ask the police use canes to make people use the overpass at Medina. They should use canes to drive them out. David Mann says, Tayakwaba, tell them today no propaganda. Both of you, everybody must talk true. Boys are brepa, sister. Ya. I'm living at home now, no job. Even selling foods, cry is money matter, kafra. Nokrem Kwa says, good morning, yeah. Please ask Honorable Titles Global, you mean, why the inner roads and car parks at Community 1 site 20 Tema have not been done since last year, while the roads at Community 4 and other neighboring communities have been done, including the inner car park. Na papa isa man to ama no oko
ono kan de oko to man nti ono na adwene se
nti ono pese oh okay
to awie nti
and the question is the waso egumusa I even see others on and Nana Bills says sister ya NAPCO training allowance has not been paid for the month of April as at now oh muyesa na me hu meteme kra muntu ankwala isika mu o sempo nkapre so mu be ma na hye mu saa ade mu etuto bibidi wo de faka no wo de to aduane adi he we ye mfa nsevi why name 400 500 700 pay them I walk on popusia makawati Monkafra. Honorable,
let me present me in a quick.
We're back. Yes. Quite a form.
Not zero can be about city planners.
Okay, I.
Many are doing.
Okay.
Because when you look at the whole architecture of Accra, so city planners per se, you replan Accra.
A bit possible.
I'm telling you, adding. Because we share a babulushi. Me bought coats 1982, 83. Na me bought Kaiser babies. Na Stanford Park, a babulushi park on the hotel.
Okay.
Me papa.
They know Mudia Jan.
You got babulushi market one.
Okay.
Baby a jenny for no
buy for no cabbage for no
plane.
Do you know how come that house are?
It was reserved for future development.
Debbie, and you know what? When him said the current new Fadama, a honor movie, and I do mobile. That is how our Munya say na kwano a what that because now a community so Fadama for the back current location
for future development. Now honey bobo.
Ghana no so say the chiri ni say we be assassin beto say future development. And you just say who the BBJ ho.
Yeah. Enuntina.
Shakebo and wireless.
President Kufuor oba ye no. Ono hu say Debbie it was say decongest Accra. And quickly on ya himfo na waje ngoto ko. Esko sra asase ene omutras. Ya ka say ye sisi adan
na ho plan in it is saying.
No, the scheme has been prepared.
Excellent.
Excellent.
I've seen
it.
Okay.
Or share Jennifer editor Mr. Ye wo baby edi mam. Odo mo nyina ekọ ho kohwe. Ama ohini no waje ngoto ama additional 10 acres more. Omujitu. Nansemiti oba Peace FM. I heard my brother talk.
Honorable Court.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peace FM na Adum FM.
Oba Peace only chairman kasa.
Ena inhihye waye nyina na de nyina no. And then Jennifer no say omuko bio.
Why? Omo reason is say.
Because what? But they say omo say news na here man omo say oyini no ho no say obejom sika. Na oba ho a omo oyini na kasa beji omo hima dwedi hima na ade. I'm say and the newscaster no ba no say na money regional minister no and the call. Adenti na mu see regional minister na chi na mu nko engage oyini no. Bibia won nsam oyini na mamu asase. De wo ho no mu de mombra na mu mbehye ho. Na ye ndi dwa no to decongest the whole place.
Anamoko ohene kasa
na ohene kasa so ba
minister ho back catch minister.
Let's fast forward. The can say come the 1st of July. Upeo just to say to confirm to what they are working on some minimum
force. Say baby or say force kakrabem.
Upeo mu be kwa jinkoto. Say na betumi adecongest ho.
I pray say na kodro no emfedi anase power from above bimba because edru bribi so a munim ne eye no muno amin amanyefo but all ye ya behwa na obi so ani abre hey we need votes na unim say we need votes na no ukoka omo pe ye vote wo be ba some leave them let them be there.
The member of parliament of Ablekumasau
Aboji say
is my father's direct cousin. Or share the DNA or decongesting or making sure say or clear bibia and go for CCR dying and was chosen at the end. Because I organizer at the time you are watching jam or seeing about your head about didn't him.
Yeah, I remember that phrase.
So that was the same advice of catching in the quarter. So Serena Edma word. So funny name Siho no the real backing and a mono betu Monsha and Kofobe heading and says but do
okay.
He hasn't experienced that.
Okay.
So said your here say the support and Kennedy, my sister. One of the problem is the attitude of our people. The attitude of our own Ghanaian people. Now you can say and we are engaging the people from doing what is wrong.
And money or moderno.
And they are judging Mama, that is on the screen.
Oh, nice store.
Yes, this is number one. Come on, police force. And the Abansika, was saying, it is the way. ah we say won ko e dey na we say we dey
from Papa Kufuor
before time dey year we
but all that while no education ko ya na say on say dru baby ananye bribia all the time me nua pen bia na me ne adwan rascopa o say jojo e wo say ye keka enti say yankasa efutuo nkyerɛkyerɛ yente ye ho ase
papa ebe be honorable in the court any agenda for yi a start ye keka yi initially mo ajato ye beko oni omo nya di omo nim e ko hwe bibia kama kane ne ni oni ya sort bibia kama ye nya ye nko na ye di congest ho no omo jato and Henry can say 6 members of parliament akoni omo hwe kire wambo mudin I encouraging the people not to go.
Oh really?
Yes, my brother said it.
Well, so you see the politics I was talking about.
6 members of parliament
but and she shall say
don't come down. And the catch on say,
how one come and Nusina memra.
What I say? 1st of July. Say Uber call, say Unco, you better they call. As an exo can be. Say and Crawford sorry. Now I inform so that is so complement the effort of the assembly and the RCC.
Okay.
Last 2 weeks, na me share social media say yeah, asafofo omo gamachi omo asori nanti mantem wo catch am for
yeah sorry
they see enye said the way na enye you obi asili dan pata e wo kwan finfin e wo kwan finfin. Now the asafo people, the traditional people themselves have taken the fight themselves.
Yes,
say no more show the go.
Exactly.
Or say so I think that what he's saying, but yen to trust more being free to MSN Grammy. What does you know? I was saying Crano.
So I want to mean trust more being fear to I won't so no sabi yen Ghana for there. But sabi me say
or be yen
it doesn't make sense until within the communities me fan say alajwa ho hene on sorry but be a kiosk BSc a emfata no ye bungu
until clearly no etu boy achimota terminal
new one
na ye see no
yeah
na wola fo yi e wo kwan they are just refusing to go into the terminal and pick passengers from there. What is this?
Just a top up on JNF4. I think that the structure now. JNF4 no is a legitimate concern. Men TBBR
which is
actually the nature of product no more dealing with and your product are ready to storm to lock and key. Ninyina benane because of the heat. And your product nso obetimi eja wa bonche because nso so togu so into omo makeshift structures be omo aye as we speak now given the time by 1st July no na omo entumi enye bi wo nkofo nso aye orders enti orders no ebeba bedu enkran no na yakachom say moving corner, it is also going to create another problem.
It is mixed though.
Initially the time was 2-3 weeks. And did you
I understand.
Extend the call July 1st.
I understand. Men JNF1 are ready to cooperate. I'm reasons say anka.
I say consensus ne legitimate. Yeah. And you be anso be ni one nkuto ra ne so be kasa medical see a awia bebo ebe nane. After all, a market ade bia obekwa akoton ade. Enye se wu kotena ho bosomme wakasa matu je ne nimu agudem. You get it? Cause say equally je ne egu abontin so ase nso ogu no so e pro.
Correct. Into more makeshift structures be omo aye. And omo bisa aban ne say minister ne say in cooperation with what you have said. And kama emire kakra. Na yentumi enya sa facilities no bi wo ho. I mean they are going to do it themselves though. Na ye bia enti ebi anka wo say 1st July no move date no call this time. Na yen hwen so say ade ba ko aye critical ma wo say wo mo kwa minister no and make sure say wo mu nyina e be fin cry.
That's true.
Na wo mo anhwe ni ebi ko na ebi ja bi wa na wo nya bibi wa ade ye kese wo mu no say wo say edwadefo no ebi timi be fa because wo ton je ni no credit mostly.
Yeah.
Into obi be fa wa ha na okoto no odi usika wi obekọ the other market so akọfa bi. And then they know how their business run. They know the cartel. Those are the issues of more raising. And I think abino if we all want to achieve the objective, let us continue to talk. Yeah, let's continue to talk. I think we will achieve, we will arrive at something.
That's why the chief has given additional 10 acres to factor in the way of
I think that's when we are making progress. When we are, except to say that they be among us extension.
We are in a different because Alaji also wants it, but
I've listened to them. They are saying, say, the 1st July movement, you know, and come up extension. All that's they are asking. It's extension. They have never said say
initially it was not up to 1st July. It was less than the 1st July.
Okay, now I extend it back.
Extended it 1st July.
Oh well, that I don't know. That I don't know.
How long is it going to take to build a milk chip?
Just Joe, why you when you fanso yen hwe say your problem no enu no ye kan na asem no asen agya ba behwe yen na now for the chronicle or see national security soups on suspected Chinese drug peddlers we secret bear 7th May onti almost a month any na afina say chronicle let me dia brey say China fo nipa be sinsia nya galankwa no wo mutu wo musan kra nso sika ntwemfamu. And of course, galam say nsunsu anso bi say wonya sika na wanya ne legally no dia ko bank akwa money afa bank enti ene wo betwe afamu nti omo ye money laundering kakra na omo hwia niema nso kakra omo ton no bone nso kakra wo ho na casino yesi wo saa baby etu gala na ya na casino wo ho pa na ho amu na ehwe because lotto ne chacha nsem no ya na minim say say lottery commission say gaming commission for na be operate casino no so mo na ehwa na do they know how it runs?
Oyema asefem but me madwum eka me ko akranka issues of national security anka yentra abontin say and discuss it. But unfortunately for us no say report na yenya no correct dia omo a omo call ho it is believed say and as alleged some of your national security operatives. I hear they were in that sa ntade na yehu na nsen ya modedi atuturasem mask and everything with that kind of dress.
Oh, I
think say if that report is
but why is it that omo cover omo?
You see, I don't know what is happening now to our national security system. I feel say these are the people are omo ba umpotem kropa and say so be kropa who say national security personnel be ewo ho. Matter say obi a petition parliament say the ombeye wo ho no they had no knowledge of it at all. Inti what they are called dying parliament say omonhwe na speaker say omonhwe na omombobo me fee say national security operatives enya hint bi no omukodi dwuma bi wo babia no that is national security and their work is supposed to be an undercover bibi inti say omo anya intelligence because nkrofo na omo opening na petition wo parliament me tie no or say they don't have any knowledge of that operation. I mean the illegal so-called business Chinese for and if you look at the paper list of items you retrieve from Sankrophone excavators best and so other casino will be say this is a casino. Now some motehona some name any knowledge about it. Now some national security to me at gather intelligence. No more soup na ampanso there is enough evidence to prove say ampanankofono or more ye the emphata we memoha. Why would you want to extend the issue, say what they call parliament? Because you, as RISEC or whatever it is, the people within you did not, and as a national security did not consult you. I think this is a work of do before come.
First of all, omojitu mu say team no mo call na no makavaka money. Omo national security proper.
In fact, he's even alluding to the fact that they don't even know if they are indeed national security. Ehona me ehame. Says a national security mukoye bibi say go undercover and go and do your work. You don't owe anybody apology say.
Maybe a research no aha no say as a waye nhwenha anti obi fi akra no abeye na dwuma ama no.
That's the case. The original commander wote hona say wonim say sa no ma we ekoso. Wonim say pefe say casino. Now say you don't know what the casino is about. Wonim say ye mabu nso omukọ ho omukoye no ma mfata ne number. You should have put your men on the ground to ask it to gather intelligence and come up with modern intelligence by national security. But national security at the baby. I gather intelligence, no alcohol, no alcohol super. Now we are complaining. I want to advise, say national security, the way they have exposed themselves these days, I think say emwa security agency no, and I say the security work no emwa. They should go undercover. These people, they don't even need to have uniforms. They should just be like us.
But do they wear uniforms?
But they see how much
they are not like the NI before, no.
From what they are now, wash a mask and alcohol now. Until they are alluding, say they are armed robbers, right? But of course, no more or more they have a good way. Even the money involved, no, which is 1 point something million. No, it is being said on various networks. Say it's kind of 3 million Ghana cedis. Plus other things are gold, they have not accounted for. And no, there is subject for, to be debated about. But then, we are seeing evidence of about 6 pump action guns. What be to me every Ghana ha? Ako China sa uko ye juma. Now wako group baby a wo a trio a kondiye a ya list wadiye mu. Only in Ghana or only in Africa. You understand?
Say no yadao.
That is the problem.
And now who say yada?
Yada. Inti na make say obi betumi aba, and this is not the first time. You know some crofo mo fia man on mo aba ha mo ye adwuma saa nyuma no mo hye kwaye no. They are armed, fully armed. Yeah. Why should it be so? Yeah. Say Ghana ni a memeti ha no. Me ko to your crime license say ehon heading. But foreigners they have guns and they are killing our people in the forest. Bimukropo is unreported.
And sometimes the forestry commission is a forestry guards no cry.
Exactly. So the forestry commission is even asking that their people get armed. And I say, war
system not ready. No, small arms ammunition. Choked. Almost no. Yes, I might be musun kita be more.
They are asking so more a friend saying
forest honor.
Yes, or more deep concessions they should disarm them and more fair to because forest commission for no and these people have been killing them.
But mining companies are saying so mu used to. Now adentina say obi small scale mining cra also near to born home by
mining companies are saying they are doing legitimate business. Small scale miners no or more within the green zone whatever it is. They are doing legitimate business. But say be obi bebaho. Now, what be permanent? Say microphone koya no almost omokoji microphone ban small. They were carrying MPP card. They just say MPP for na small from the presidency and I say Flagstaff House, which possibly was not the case. They went there to do their own thing without anybody's knowledge. You understand? Until for them, no, they should go for license. Say you bet me ekura akondi as obi ba say. Or be boy poa ye betume enen atiagina and as all the two ebedi enya ye betume enen atiagina but just for any foreigner to acquire guns of all kinds and then ammunitions are whole way nubone it's not on. We should put our foot on the ground.
Alaji foundation from my wo na ye na ye be kan saying na say ye kan asere ase sa said ya na ye ase emrano eboa bi mo na emoa bi mo nti Ghana fo bi kura di ya say wo ye Ghana ni akura wo bredodo chen say ohoho wo man ni mo.
Very unfortunate say ye be do some pension is I say ebiana Asiani no ana obruni no e wo sika bi a wo bi afri ye nyina ye nchen na odi etua authorities ka wo so mo ye ehwe na pepeyo eba ya sitiri mu na gold ane galamsey for now say ka sa abrofo no a wo mo anene mu no enye me problem.
Okay.
Etu no mo kra no enye me problem.
Nti den na your problem.
The problem is so modum pempen so a wo mo beton to boni asama ye nuanom ye mba no mu a wo mo akose wo mo asase ewie na wo mo asai wo mo omodua ne di with this your friends say mining no mu bia ya sa ton into boni ama wo mo asai wo This is the greatest insult Amachi will be biara may say Asian tigers are able to say Asian tiger Asian onim de enti almost survive Adie baako omutumi kutiaye eye nduboni. Adie baako omutumi kutiaye eye nduboni. China ye kan. Me ko China ko bi so your friend was Siamen or something. Siamen. Penyin no ochichiri kuro no. Ne remark baako obi ade ma no ene say there is no way a obetimi di nduboni abaho. China Singapore ade omutumi ye ne say odi nduboni ba ho na ye chewa ye twawuti efri ho. Nti omutumi nya mbabunu no etumi contribute nduboni no ansai wom ama omo contribution to the social progress no and also ankoda nchan.
Okay.
Wo a wa da say masase. Wo a wo kura misika. Wo a wo hwe utete boom like ebu esafata me no won va mame. Wo wie nso a wo san ton nduboni e de amame. I think with the immediate effects eba no say san krofo no asa benya kukuduo eton nduboni dia, then it's a calculated attempt to destroy our country.
Afina wo.
It is a calculation, it is beyond what we are thinking about. I was saying yes original. Send nduboni pa be mu dia. Because Chinese obey him the psyche and the culture of the Chinese. I don't know who Chinese for junkies. Why don't you see that it is not part of their culture? They don't accept it. They don't at all. They don't accept it. I didn't know how they buy it.
Why should I say omu beto ama unko for but onu bi oton bi any business oye.
And I may say.
Ana onom but na adwuma oye won krofo onom dada. And oton anti yes say afi no obe say wo ba.
Akukuduro no a wenya obeton do bone so ada e de amaye ma no. It is more dangerous than the gold that the rifles need combine. It is more dangerous than that.
How? I don't know ya mana it said the ebia omunton bi wa hada dai.
And I may say
oba no omunton bi anko no onya fi no.
Where obeton bi. And I make come say unim Chinese for history, unim wo psyche, wo de nenam a wo progress no a ade ba ko omutumi kutia ye ndrumbodi. It is a what we have gold aye bibie we na wo sanso di ndrumbodi be ka ho dia. Then you are becoming more we a monster to the growth of our country. That is what I'm talking about. We a monster. So let us immediately man obien to me nyakukudo every the crew. Emba embeton ndrumbodi ensay ma enko. I mean that is unacceptable. Unacceptable. I was saying this matter. We say from 7th of May.
Yeah.
Why and the Quran. What is the cartel? That is what we have to investigate.
Where are they?
Where are they? In front of police station, national security. I catch them so more arrest. It is now emerging, and I'm still also coming through to find out. Say the national security itself as national security. Only to me say coach you.
So onyan impo so dane ne ma police.
Na police coach ne bra no your investigation.
Yeah.
So we are making. So the man so branded and also acceptable
correct.
So the issue is beginning to get out of hand. Mesre papa said this issue said when we started to do boni die. These people are very dangerous. The mechanism or betimi aye ndrobone no craft synthetic ndrobone by themselves. Nobody aba.
However, me my yen cano as penjine and as a concluded fact and you're conclusive because Ghana so near 1 year see a womra you see a tubia or ye suspect or ye innocent until proven guilty. And this is a side of national security as Chronicle are reporting. It could also be casino New York Mudia is regulated by law. And you no.
Yeah.
Well,
so it could be also so. But what I'm saying is that yen from no quachiri. Now yen find say I think our attitude towards 1 year war illegal mining no woman science so and Ghana for should even go beyond what we are doing now.
Mo honorable
no
asem na ye mo 11 na aye onuanom 11 minim how obefa no but na say na me follow international media bi no mo yo research no mo so China no onu na ni abere se de na Nsroma kan neo-colonialism no ogusu a wo ye no na say Africa hasn't seen enti oni America ni bere abiri ni America hu ni say wo pese utumi say me ye world superpower enti owo agenda but it looks as if say ye hu ye na ye no chemikakra bombusia fafiri me metua no na aye de ene yatwi ye ne enhwe ye be kakra no ye tie mamu ne ya ye nkoa fisi etimu chi omokra ne aka say ye deport ko ase ye kra ye pese ye mra ne wo mu bedi ya sha se kra sen asuro wo mo kan enti mo ane mo brofo it is bigger than what we are seeing
ebi ani na America di hwe wono ye nya hu se ni no so it's an eye awakening for us na yesu ye ha ye ne ni na yan transi mom behwe I say ye man Ghana for no na e boa we because onu owo China ono Ghana embassy na wo no so China no ko ha no one man visa ya ne man visa ba Chinese ni wo ere no hu za senkrigwa miami kura sankugura wo fita kura de eko takwa eko bogoso
obesi nkran
eko wasamanso
hyasia won kran
so obesi nkran kutoka eno ko takra de eno ko takwa oko bogoso oko bode etwa nkoba nsuo no eko wasamanso ansa rogodo asenkrigwa kuro
memetia meni masankrigwa
so tiase enti ya ne ye ma won kwan ye Ghana fo ya ene ma won kwan but I'm interested in asani e kan say national security operatives no call no o ma cover manim na ade me story na me waha a chronicle report no anchire bibisa but or say and I quote in addition the operatives retrieved one Toyota Land Cruiser vehicle an amount of 1,302,990 cedis and half boxes of mercury 6 pump action guns a sidearm 7 excavator control boards 3 parcels of India hemp, 8 cartridges, a laptop, 80 phones, and 41 iPads. The operatives said per their checks, the casino and hotel had been in active operations for almost 5 years. Emphasis, for almost 5 years. Casting doubts over the claims that the divisional police in the area had no knowledge over illegal operations in the area, unquote. The statement said all the suspects are also in the custody of the Ministry of National Security assisting investigations, unquote.
Okay.
I know. Aseme dahi. Se police, se report na kono air canon. Se ne kwa de tie dia and was actually ye. How can you live in your jurisdiction? Say illegal operations here koso for 5 years. Ye nim Ebrea divisional commander no eko. Divisional commanders work with their district commanders by the structure of the police hierarchy.
Okay.
And you know divisional commander no baby otie no asengregwa no the headquarters be takwa.
Okay.
Ebia na me national service 89 e wo enchi. Na enchi sha asengregwa ase.
Okay.
So the divisional command can be either takwa.
Okay.
And you know what ho no so nim say because it is very difficult. So the district commander no wo ho no and I said here the BNR operatives and the national operatives in that district. And the 5 years in a war, when you're Kosovo, obviously on Tidana. And suddenly, be free national headquarters for them to be given the land. And no Malomoko soups here, they will not tell you. Because you have reneged on your responsibility as a security boss in that district or in that division. And it's all about on crowd. After the work of your preaching why successful, and I was a yabo man here. Ebia is only one leaguer or bada or catch a weather is account. Hello, yes, Alaji. Ebia wouldn't want a chakabi. Yes. Na mbeo preaching and then you bow, and how can they be successful? But going forward, I think that idea ebay and was say so. Because you say quiet, you say yes. Your cocoa do kwano says somebody be a co drebi China.
Yeah.
And for us, we will commend the president and the lands and forestry minister and all those involved and more media. You will say with your advocacy role, I'm more catcher say, quiet now, yes, say no. A minute to say it was a gun and knee and one who say, would Dachi a toucher there, would Dachi yes, na for the droboniza be frem. And the Chinese for no more yet Sikano only be money for the go. They don't use the normal banking system. They don't use the normal banking system.
And yeah, but casinos are very porous.
Casinos are part of the gaming business.
Okay.
As part of the investigation, Minim said the National Security will liaise with the Gaming Commission to find out whether they have been licensed. Now, they are all over the place.
Okay.
Yeah, they are all over the place. And the National Security will find out, sir, whether Secretary gaming as a casino whether they have license. If they don't have license, then they have fraud the law.
I am find out. I catch you more. Now, say, penny be free me no catch me say. I buy be or person or cost no, maybe or person or cost no. Ni lotto ni game semno. And so what the ma foreign entity. Fise sika wo the ma foreign entity we also san what the be no chrome to the bia no wo twen forex ne ko
electricity water
Ghana for local companies and I say nkrofo betumi aye enye sa de bia mu de sika no be ko mu koji bosian loan na de abehye si o dollar abanti mu apagya ye di na esa na fe dollar na fi o tweko ya mu kancho na se mu ni
no, but Ghana ni kropo na foreign na ba na yes yemfa Ghana. Foreign and shechiri Ghana no will be seen as operating but
because the law na ya no is that capital we be here we be operating ho ade no
GIPC law
e Ghana ni no e be boa foreigner no foreigner yin so e ba ni sa osesa sika no a pababam or the court si wo na mu amako suku amari e kon so ni account ye mass teachers mu kwasi ada mu de mu si mu dim
e kwasi ada say go school
anti na church
kwasi ada what help from Monday to Friday
e just what tell me dey carry no
what help from Monday to Friday
unfortunately yet me ka court order for achimo I'll see I any time 9:44 okay so I'll dash you 1 minute Yes, okay. Alaji Pacho, 1 minute.
Well, I maybe if say is a step in the right direction, but my sanity aba.
Okay.
Métier, Ghana Education Service, métier, teachers, you know, Kwagbenu Association. Nagrat, in the Keka.
Kwagbenu, the National Service, where Angel Kabonu.
Yes. Métier interviews or more year after that. I mean, clearly. There has been violation. I mean, the constitution is so explicit on issues. Okay. Nia ewo mo kakra ne say it is high time. Say ye nyina no ye betimi a start akọ echiri ahwehwe. Most of these rules yes set was schools no. We cannot run away say na sa colonial mentality no be eka ho. Most of the rules say obi unity, obi ye colonial mentality be womu ana colonial master no e de ejinidi intina wa set rules no sir so we can put it this time to suit us and say and be culturally, spiritually and education wise, you know, and say be we know it. So let's begin to start look from it from that angle. I want to believe so say it is also an opportunity to other headmasters to accept the fact to say Muslim child be a school now or hijab. I mean, by this ruling, we come to understand that it has nothing to do with the education or effect on other children.
And it's in Carbon, say ruling way no, a beer quine, no beer so than a hairstyle because.
It is not a matter of hairstyle. I understand that then you are reducing a very important matter to the trivials.
Which one is the trivial?
It's trivial to say haircut. People will go with any haircut. Hairstyle. And I'm saying, what has hairstyle got to do with what I will learn and how I would go forward in future? What has hairstyle got to do with that? Hairstyle in itself, you know.
When you are living in a community, are you not governed by rules and regulations?
And I'm saying, so that governing the hairstyle, you know, to achieve what objective? Or we should just take reasons just like that. What objective?
Maybe I have been embarrassed seriously ever since I Adiano AC. Achimota of all schools to engage in this particular situation. I am one. First of all, either headmistress or whoever is in charge. Meaning say one share wigida. Wigina you one kasani tree. But Nasiru.
No,
it is a fact. It is a fact.
I don't have the time.
It is a fact. Okay. The wig is not your own hair, but you put it on. Where your non-Kasane hair because of the religion. But Nasiru, who can be say a colonial mentality? No. This system of young trade from by as a result of the olden days now, we didn't have enough chemicals to treat our hair. Intina a aye trimu ma out the class mobile trimu sa you trade your body so you couldn't concentrate. And none of this system of trauti menko from the buy. Okay. And I traho amana begentre ha ya making it as if to say a law. It is not law. Somebody
thank you. Honorable Bremo.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I think that the stereotyping should be watched again.
Okay.
And you'll be at a fracture wire rasta and any baboni. I have my own cousin who is a musician in Spain. He never smokes. Purely religious. And it's that stereotype in the infrequent. What does hair got to do with education?
Actually, what I saw, man, can say boy ni pawoni.
There be because that is the stereotype people have.
Yeah, I've listened to parents.
Maybe you are stereotype because one can you are reading people's.
And what Achimota is based on stereotype.
Let me flow.
I stereotype. Serious.
For me, I'm happy say the court has given a decision on this matter.
Okay.
For the future of the because Aqualano and you are not one that you but say
Achimota Fonso to me appeal they have the
right.
Yes,
they have to go forward. You just a placement and a job of call. And you are not a call.
Hold on. Sasam no muka. It is totally wrong.
Why?
Placement no. Udi can choose school no. Na computer the wako. Kaisa wo JSS na before make sure that you pick 5 schools. Omo various categories and share the down. So computer for be an
okay, that you are right. Okay, and to choose one when
yes.
So the child should not be denied say the T20 ye mani besuade. And for me, I'm happy say yatias here. Actually, school have the right to go further. Say omo person be here. Now I was here when we say ye Ghana for. We are one country. Coming from so many backgrounds, any ababako say ebesua ye hu ebesua de enye bibi e de akofie e de akobo yebra ye besre memma we nkwala na ye si ongoji omo no na akoda na bibi foforo
and
and wuna woni en court no na fi na akwa bibi foforo ye besre adubra wo na bibi anto ye na ye nyina ne enko yi.
I think we are making progress.
I was
we are even close.
GES should be able to come out with something to run through all the schools.
Correct.
To run through all the schools.
Okay.
What does here? No be who say, oh, yeah, be school, we are Muslim, we are Christian. Let's live together. It is not for anything say you're boarding school. Because you're all coming from so many backgrounds. They are back together. They will build the nation.
I think the fear of the parents.
They are all thinking no Meda Honorable Daniel New Party Titles Glover, former MP Tema Easter say, and Oraya was senator no national organizer LPG Liberal Party of Ghana. Medono so say and Alhaji Nazir Muhammad and so a communication team member no NDC Zongo Caucus NDC Zongo Caucus and I no pay obaye ebusia for Madam Wase papa enti said ya ni se ayo oba no wankwa ojiweni so enti edi mu asinyame adumochina ade chenshoma besia ba